Yes, people, the matches are coming thick and fast here at United View and for Manchester United, of course. We're facing Leeds, pre-season friendly tomorrow in Dublin. The team are all there for a training camp, and we have a full complement of players pretty much that are in
Pretty much.
attendance, apart from, Sesko's there as well, obviously. Everyone is there, present. We're going to talk about who's going to make the match day squad, so because we have to remember that this is a training camp. Doesn't mean you're going to make the match day squad to actually go play the game. But of course, for team bonding, and we're not doing a tour, but all the team is together, which is obviously much needed. But every player is back, and most notably, Licha Martinez is back in today as well. First time back in, had an extra day because obviously he got all the way to the final, came off injured in that final, but is expected to be absolutely fine. And we're near the end of preseason, man. Only 2 games left, and these 2 games are in quick succession. This is like a Champions League week. We're going to go Wednesday, Saturday. So bit of rotation needed because you don't want to be doing anything silly by making people play too many minutes. And then a whole week off before the big one, Saturday, 12:30, Hull away, which is not going to be an easy game. They'll be up for it. First game back in the Prem in a long time. Unknown entities sometimes. First, you don't really want that away to a newly promoted side. Yeah. I remember Liverpool did it a few years ago. Playoff winner. Liverpool did it a few years back when they faced Ipswich first game of the season. I remember the first half was like Ipswich. I was like, they're good, and then they ran out of steam and the quality showed. But it's a tough game. It's a tough game sometimes.
Well, I remember famously, wasn't it Brentford's first game in the Prem against Arsenal? Those
roughed
kind
them
of
up.
things. Absolutely, they can happen. What I do
We've got to be
really
ready.
About this fixture, about this week is, like you said, it is actually the close proximity of the games, because we talk about the different tests that we've experienced through pre-season. Wrexham are a bit ahead of us in terms of pre-season training. Rosenborg halfway through a season. Then you've got Atletico, whilst they're behind us in pre-season, facing any Atletico side. You're getting low block counter-attack, which is exactly what we got. We then play a PSG side, which again, they're much further behind in their pre-season training than us, but it's a PSG side with a very clear philosophy, and we actually adapted that very well in that game. Actually, we showed a lot of intensity, a lot of pressing, and then, like you say, this week is the Champions League test, if you will. They're playing, in 3 days. Isn't that right, Asher? Eat the microphone. Yeah. Exactly. So it is playing every 3 days, and obviously we end with Ruben, and it's a Premier League test as well in Leeds United. So it's going to be a different kind of test. Like you said, pretty much everyone's there. Imagine everyone from Carrington just got teleported to Dublin. That's effectively what's kind of happened. So we've seen the likes of Matthijs de Ligt, as you mentioned. Leach is going to be there. Marcus Rashford's back. Cobby's back. So all of those last few players that weren't back are now back. Whether or not they're going to be playing, though, as you touched on, is a different point entirely. You would probably expect to see... Wow, in this game, this is the interesting thing. Some of those players that have just come back, maybe we don't see
trained
cameos.
like 2 days. Some of them haven't even done full training.
Exactly. Maybe we don't see Leacher, Cobby, Rashford.
I don't think we'll see. I think Leacher almost certainly won't be in it because the game's tomorrow and he's only just come back today. So I'd say that's impossible, really, if we're being honest. Sesko, again, I think
depends.
He's there, he's training. Yeah. Do they want to risk it? Do they just want to give him maybe they put him in the squad, see if he can get 10, 15 minutes and then go again against AC Milan. We just have to see how they're going
to... Depends what the plan is for him, really.
They might even leave Mason Mount out. He is a precaution.
Yeah. If this has been strategically planned with Šeško from the beginning, maybe it always has been that he would get 45 in this game, or he would get 60 in the game at the weekend. Like you said, we don't really know, but I suppose the biggest changes, because actually this is the other point hasn't really been discussed that much in terms of the starting 11s that have played all of these friendlies.
They ain't changed a lot.
There's been like 1 or 2 changes each time. Yeah. So the logic would suggest that will probably be the same, where a couple of changes from that game against PSG. So maybe Bruno starts. Maybe Bruno comes in instead of Shea Lacey.
Yeah, because you've got to start getting the captain going. You've got to start getting Bruno going.
So Bruno comes in.
But I feel like, do you know what could happen is the guys who have been a bit behind, but they've been in training for a bit now. So like Cunha, obviously Bruno, Tielemans, Lamans. Maybe those guys might start getting some starts now.
Especially with Cunha and Lamans. Their absence last time was purely illness. They said that they were two separate illnesses and they would be back. So I would expect them both to start and get ready to go. Like I said, Bruno to start. Would be really, what would be exciting would be to see a team with Bruno, Tielemans, and let's say Andre Santos start the game. Let's see how they can gel together.
I'd love to see that.
How they can play.
Yeah.
That would be
with Mason Mount picking up a knock where it was just a precaution, and Tielemans having a good, strong 20 minutes, looked sharp. Surely they can give us that. Give us that 5, Michael. And then obviously Bruno from the start, and Bumo continues through the middle. Ahmad's looking promising. He's looking
sharp.
good,
Yeah.
looking sharp. Play him. Dorgu, I think, just continues.
But
it's so hard. Yeah, he's looking sharp. It's just so hard to predict, because you can do that, but it's like certain players need certain minutes. We need to get certain players ready up to speed. The games are running out, so the prep needs to increase. So maybe the emphasis could shift to, right, you guys who have been here since Wrexham, you guys are all fine now. You've played 4 games.
If anything, you need a rest.
If anything, it's right, this is the middle of the week. The guys who haven't played, let's get them up to speed now. Let's give them a good song, 45, maybe 50, 55 minutes. And then you guys can see this one out. And then you guys can start maybe against AC Milan. So, which is the fight, because the AC Milan one is the one where you go, this should be your final dress rehearsal. Obviously, we know it's against you-know-who. You know what I mean? I told you I'm going to be petty about that. We need to be, I'm not having it. I'm not having it. We can't lose that game.
Yeah.
We must win it. Embarrass him.
You're right.
But let's stick to this one. Leeds United, listen, look, they were 2-0 down against Liverpool in the preseason friendly outing, whenever it was, and come back, score 4 goals in the second half.
I saw that.
Roughed them up.
Like you said,
it's Liverpool kids. They made changes at half time, and it went to shit. But they're on it. You know what I mean? You know what Calvert-Lewin's on. You know what they're going to be like.
Yes. We struggled against Leeds last season. When we played them, I remember they came to Old Trafford, and Calvert-Lewin.
They won.
I mean, we turned him into what's the prime target man striker? I don't know, Erling Haaland. I mean, we turned him into that, didn't we? Because he battered our centre backs, didn't he? That day, I remember it. And obviously, we go into the Leacher and the bobble pull. The red card. That's against Leeds, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, and then of course there's this, the Man United Leeds rivalry just in general. Even if pre-season, it still counts for something. So, but it'll be, again, it's the same we're looking for in all of these other ones. You want to take away, obviously it's been positive results mainly so far, but actually for me the biggest takeaway is I think we've actually been playing some good stuff. It was not as if we've been, obviously towards in last season's Carrick 6 months, there were those games that felt very, what's the game plan here? We're looking a bit all over the place here. We've actually played some pretty good stuff in pre-season so far. Been nipping it around quite nicely. The level of intensity and pressing apparently it's only increasing every single game because the level of intensity that we have shown in the last few games has been really good. So I'm optimistic going into this game as well, Flex. I'm excited to see the new players once again. I'm excited to see more of a 30-minute cameo, hopefully, from Yuri Tielemans. Andre Santos, I think the more games he plays, the more influential he gets on the team and on the ball. And then obviously we saw glimpses of it when he came on, but we kind of forget, like Bruno Fernandes, what a special player. I mean, my goodness me. Seeing him and Yuri link up at that second half, you know what I mean? Balls over the top to Mbumo. Hey, could be exciting, Flex. Could be exciting. Some positivity.
Yeah. 100%. And JJ Gabriel's with the squad as well. Who knows if he's going to get any more minutes left in pre-season. Couple of games left. Let's see. Hopefully he can get out some more minutes as well. But the main thing is we had a little scare, and you see some, Touchwood, you see some really unfortunate things of players getting injured in pre-season. It's just the worst, isn't it? You're prepping, you're trying to get your team ready, and then someone's out for the whole year, or it's really bad. So the main thing out of everything, forget performances, please let everybody just be healthy by the end of it. Can't afford any injuries. We're already in a spot where we're like, we need more. No. So we don't need anybody going down with injuries, and obviously Ugarte's injured as well. All right, guys. Thank you for taking time to watch. Make sure you smash the like on the video, get your predictions, get your team lineups in the comments section, and your match predictions as well. Owen, what are you going with? Leeds United, big rivalry.
3-0 Manchester United.
Oh, okay. 3-0.
3-1. 3-1 Manchester United.
Okay, 3-1. 3-1. I'm going to go 3-2. 3-2.
3-1. We concede first.
Okay. We've been doing that a lot. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Last couple of games we did that. Yeah. All right. Cool. Get your predictions in, guys. We'll see you soon on the match for you as well tomorrow. Take care. We're out of it. Peace.